Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Monday, January 11th, 2021. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. The weather certainly cooperated. As for me, I pretty much did absolutely nothing, which after last week, for me, that was just what the doctor ordered. Well, it is Monday, so let's get right into it. It took 8 days, but Anne Arundel County police are investigating the first murder of 2021. Very early Friday morning, police responded to Pioneer Drive and Arwell Court in Severn for a shooting. One adult male, identified as Brandon Anthony Davis of Windsor Mill, was found in the road suffering from several gunshot wounds. He was pronounced deceased at the scene by EMS. If anyone has any info, 410-222-4700 is the number to call. And in case you didn't know, we have been tracking most crime in the county and city since 2019. You want to scroll down on any page on eyeonannapolis.net, and we have 3 maps that are scrollable and zoomable and all the information that you need right there. One for 2019, one for 2020, and a new one for 2021. The current map also does appear below every crime story we publish on the site. On Friday, Governor Hogan had some good news for those in need. SNAP recipients, which is the successor to the food stamp program, will be receiving an additional 15% in benefits as a result of the recent federal legislation. Additionally, the state's own TCA, or Temporary Cash Assistance Program, will get a $40 million boost in benefits. There is some more big news on the horizon as the governor has called a press conference this morning at 11 a.m. to announce a, quote, major announcement regarding economic relief. My guess is that he may be taking Comptroller Francho's suggestion by using the Rainy Day Fund to give immediate relief to Marylanders in need, including a direct $2,000 payment. Stay tuned for information on that. It seems that every time we turn around, the business landscape changes. This weekend, longtime Main Street business Kokopelli announced that they will be closing their Main Street store. The silver lining here is that while they will be leaving Main Street, they will remain open online at kokopellimd.com, and that is KOKOPELLIMD.com. Again, they're going to be open through the end of February, and they said there are huge sales and in-store discounts already in progress. Really sorry to see this store go. It was kind of quirky, kind of cool, mostly focused on women, but really kind of a fun store to shop in. The local nonprofit, the Street Angel Project, has launched a new initiative with the help of a $5,000 grant from the city of Annapolis. It's an entrepreneur program called the Neighborhood Hero, which stands for, because we all love acronyms, Housing Entrepreneur Redevelopment Opportunity. It is a virtual program designed to teach disadvantaged individuals how to run their own businesses. You want some more information on that? You want to head on over to cclsap.org. In closing out the news today, the Annapolis Maritime Museum and Park has opened registrations for their summer camps. These are a great way to get kids to learn about our bay, the ecosystem, and generally explore our outdoor world. Last year, they tweaked it to work with safe COVID protocols, which resulted in many fewer spots available. It's unknown what this summer will hold, so if you are interested, my suggestion is that you jump on this really quickly. You can get more information at amaritime.org. Again, that is amaritime.org. And while you're over there, check out the Thursday night winter lecture series. Last week was the first one, and they are going to continue through the end of February. The cost for each one is only $10, but they are free if you are a member. Again, all of that information is at amaritime.org. Okay, that wraps up the news for us today. As always, thank you very much for listening, and if you are somewhere where you can leave a rating or a review, please do. And make sure you let your friends, family, and colleagues know how to get a hold of us. A quick thank you to our sponsors for this daily news brief, Solar Energy Services up in Millersville, and to the Kristi Neidhardt Team of Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster company. It is Monday, so of course we have Anne Arundel from CovingtonAlsina with your Monday Money Report. And of course, George Young from DCMDV Weather is here with your locally forecast weather report. And a little something extra you may want to check out, a new local podcast hosted by Melissa Houston called The Loud Woman's Club. All of that and more in just 1 minute.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services, with your Clean Energy Minute. Does your home experience power outages? Or maybe you're concerned about energy resilience in general? If so, that's another great reason to consider clean, quiet solar-powered energy with battery backup. You may have heard residential solar adoption has rapidly increased during the pandemic for multiple reasons, and many homeowners like yourself are adding battery backup and electric vehicle charging to their solar projects. And with Maryland's residential energy storage income tax credit, along with the federal tax credit for batteries when paired with solar, the economics are quite compelling, and that secure feeling is even better. So whether you're looking for clean energy, energy resilience, or overall peace of mind with solar energy, we can help. To schedule a free solar design, call us today at 410-923-6090 or on the web at solarsaves.net. But hurry, sunshine's a-wasting.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDV Weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDV Weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDV Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Monday, January 11th. It was a fairly nice January weekend on the whole for the Annapolis region, and today through the upcoming weekend should be similar with dry conditions expected throughout the next 7 days, along with plenty of sunshine and highs in the 40s or even some 50s for Anne Arundel County Wednesday through Friday. So make plans now to get out and about as much as possible today through the weekend to soak up the sunshine and fairly nice temps while we have them, because it will get colder at some point. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDV Weather. Make it a great day out there. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to get our free app on all of your devices by searching DCMDV Weather in the Apple or Google App Stores. And also be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter and use our website each day by visiting DCMDVAweather.com so you can always stay weather informed.
Another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt of the Kristi Neidhardt Team from Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster company.
Going through a real estate home sale or purchase is a very personal and sometimes stressful experience. Hi, I'm Kristi Neidhardt. My team and I are committed to working with people both buying and selling homes in all price points. Whether it's giving you a competitive edge while buying a home or negotiating the best price and terms while selling your home, we always have our clients' best interest at heart. Our goal is to provide exceptional service so that you will recommend us to your friends and family over and over again. Serving people is a passion of mine, and it's what my team does best. That's the Neidhardt difference.
That's another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt. To get in touch, call 410-295-6579 or visit kn-team.com. That's kn-team.com.
You work hard for your money. Is your money working hard for you? Managing and investing, it can be confusing. Anne Arundel, a financial planner from CovingtonAlsina, has been helping people make sense of it all for over 17 years. Are you ready? Now here's your Monday Money Report.
This is Anne Alsina of CovingtonAlsina with your Monday Money Report. Well, the good news from last week is that the market has gone on to yet another all-time high. We'll just stop there. Stimulus payments have also begun hitting people's bank accounts. We've had lots of questions both about the stimulus itself and what to do with it. The stimulus payments are technically refundable credits towards your 2020 taxes. The first round was based on your 2019 return, or if you hadn't filed that yet, your 2018 return. This most recent round was based on 2019 returns. However, when you file your 2020 tax return, the IRS will use your 2020 income to see if you are entitled to more money. They will not charge you back if you received more stimulus money than your 2020 income supports. If you had a child in 2020, you will receive the stimulus money for the child on your 2020 return. And what do you do with that money? First, look to pay down credit card debt or other debt you've accumulated because of the pandemic. Second, build your nest egg. Remember, the long-term goal should be 6 months of living expenses and liquid savings. If you've already taken care of that, you have until April 15th to fund your IRA or Roth IRA for 2020. Since I mentioned credit cards, we are going to add one more thing to our podcast each week, an actionable step to take to get your financial house in order. If you have credit cards that are not paid off in full each month, Do what you can to lower the interest rate. You can call the credit card and ask for a lower rate. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't, but it can't hurt to ask. You can also look for a lower interest rate card or a promotion for a zero interest for a set period of time. Lowering your interest rate means more of your payment goes to principal each month. We're offering a deep dive into what happened in 2020 and what we expect in 2021 later this month. Our signature event, Women, Wine, and Wisdom, becomes a co-ed economic update for the month of January. You can register for that event and find much more on our website at CovingtonAlsina.com or visit our Facebook page to learn more. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA ICPC. Investment advice offered through Great Valley Advisor Group, a registered investment advisor. CovingtonAlsina and Great Valley Advisor Group are separate entities from LPL Financial. All performance references historical and is no guarantee of future results. All indices are unmanaged and may not be invested into directly. The opinions voiced in this show are for general information only and are not intended to provide specific advice or recommendations for any individual. To determine which strategies or investments may be appropriate for you, consult with your attorney, accountant, and financial advisor or tax advisor prior to investing. And if you don't have a financial advisor, come talk to us. This is Anne Arundel with CovingtonAlsina.
The Loud Women's Club podcast is a celebration of the opinionated. I'm your host, Melissa Houston, and every week I'm joined by three talented loud women.
I'm Heidi Renee Spencer.
I'm Becca Crane Watson.
I'm Nicole Thompson.
On this weekly podcast, we find and support our voices by discussing the timely issues of society, culture, and politics.
Looking at that crowd of Proud Boys wearing shirts that say, drink, fight, I can promise you they're only doing one of those things.
It's a wild of emotions, friendships, and we lay our truth out there and hope you can relate.
Like, I noticed that my body was different from other people's bodies, and especially the bodies of the girls that I was in school with.
If I am stressed, my body's natural reaction is to stop eating.
You can find the Loud Women's Club wherever you download podcasts. Welcome to the club.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.